Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot.
Oh, my goodness!
Okay, that's just insane.
Woo.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
There's Garland. The slam dunk by Garland.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Here's Morant. They grab their own miss. Adams finds Bane from deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game.
Well, if you polled players on who they think the strongest guy in the league, I'm pretty sure Steven Adams would be a top pick. He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Garland against Morant. Back to Jackson. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And for Adams, his strength makes him difficult, Richard, to deal with.
Oh, yeah, it's the absolute worst. He sets some of the hardest screens in the league, and he's been one of, if not the best offensive rebounders for over the last decade. Look, it takes multiple people to box out that large human.
Allen, that's good.
Look, the offensive glass is all about effort and energy, and Allen, look, he's got plenty of both.
Bane looking around. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Mobley. And since coming into the league, Desmond Bane, Richard, has quickly established himself as a knockdown three-point shooter.
Yeah, his accuracy and efficiency from out there is incredible. The spacing he provides is why he's a key part of this team. Amazing that Bane fell to the last pick in the first round in 2020. You look at his size, the strength, the range on his jump shot. When shooting's a premium, he should have been drafted earlier.
Allen, that's good.
Fantastic work from Allen, taking the contact on the chin, burying the shot.
Jackson, a screen on Garland. Morant against Garland. Jackson has the open look. The Grizzlies with another miss.
You also love that Bane absolutely puts in the work.
Oh, high effort guy, high IQ, knows exactly where to be on both ends. What a bright future.
Brooks with him. He's picked up by Mobley. Jackson kicks to Adams. Back to Jackson. Kick out to Adams. Pass to Brooks. Clock at 6. Stolen by Garland. There's 1:54 left to play in the first. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Bane with it. He'll bring it up for Memphis. They trail by 1. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
The pass to Okoro. Back to Garland. 6 to shoot. For 3, Mitchell. The shot, no good. And it's Memphis the other way. Now, Bane. He has 5. Brooks outside. Garland against Morant. And it's good for 2.
Welcoming any physicality on his way out. Morant enjoys that type of challenge.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. And Garland has it in the corner. Allen with the screen for Okoro. It's Allen on the wing. Passes it to Okoro. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. The drive by Mobley. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Using his stride so well. Mobley taking some big steps to get his shot.
Bane passes to Jackson. Bane against Mitchell. Outside for Jackson. Back to Bane. Jackson setting the pick here for Bane. They get a hand on it and out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. Here's Garland. So at the end of one quarter of play, still in close game. Cavaliers lead by 1. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers. Cavaliers leading. One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't...
Have mercy.
Wow.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. And here are the Grizzlies now. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Okay, I see you, Josh, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And the Grizzlies leading by 3. He takes it in. And oh, he jams it right over Jared Allen. Wow!
This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive. Wow.
Oh, he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Jackson, a screen on Garland. Morant passes to Jackson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jackson's got the lead up to 5 now for the Grizzlies.
Just like his pops, Jaren Jackson Jr. Yeah, look, this man, when he gets close to the hoop, it is pretty much automatic. You can't let that happen.
Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Now here's Morant for 3. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank Greg dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
Outside, Bane. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Outside for Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Now, here's Morant for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. And here is Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Green by Allen.
2 minutes remaining.
Garland left side.
2 minutes.
Allen with the screen for Garland. Good on the triple. And now just a 3-point Grizzly lead.
Pretty savvy move there by Garland, making space with that pick and roll.
And Morant throws it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Ja Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets. When you're talking about Mobley, where do you start? In terms of length, skill set, he's got a great offensive skill set, and he's got a great defensive skill set. This man has the old school grit and grind mentality.
Here's Morant. Adams trying to free himself up. He dishes it to Morant. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Cleveland ball.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Mobley, a screen on Morant. Garland finds Mobley. Here's Allen. He can't hit that time. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. Launches it. A rebound by Mitchell. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. To the wing on the left. Now here's Okoro, guarded by Bain. Pass to Mitchell. Mobley outside for 3. And another miss by Cleveland. Brooks against Mitchell. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Oh, a fearless play by Mitchell. Sinks his shot while being fouled, and now he'll get to the line.
There's 10 seconds left in the second quarter. Morant with it. From past the arc. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. Don't go anywhere, folks.
The Grizzlies, 22.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's LeVert in at the small forward. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
Looking at this Cleveland Cavaliers team, this is a squad that really wants to get out of that championship team shadow. They want to establish their own identity.
Mobley is screen on Brooks. Mitchell wide open. A three-pointer is right on target. And now a 5-point Cavalier lead.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
We talked about it, Richard. The city of Cleveland eternally grateful to LeBron for winning them a title back in 2016.
And so is the franchise, but it's understandable why these players want to be given respect on what they've done for this team since he left, especially considering the recent success they've had with this young crew.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Morant reaches to Jackson. Morant passes to Anthony.
Oh, my goodness, man. And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
The three from Garland. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 6th rebound on the night. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Bain with the bucket. Bain's got 7.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
On the wing, Mitchell. Shoots the 3. No good there. And Memphis the other way now. Here's Morant. He's got 15. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Darius Garland did not like that.
Still a little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight. Man.
LeVert in the corner. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got 3 assists in the game. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Now here's Morant. 17 points in the game. Brooks right side. Outside Jackson. Shoots over Garland. That shot is off. Cavaliers go the other way with it. LeVert the pass to Mobley. Kicks it out to Garland. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Yeah, easy call.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one.
You know John Morant, such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity, that makes for some tough matchups.
Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jared Allen.
Clever play by Morant, sticking with his shot to ensure he gets himself fouled while in the act.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Mitchell outside. He feeds it to Mobley. Drives to the hoop. It's good. Mobley's got 4 this quarter.
And it's not just all of his physical ability, it's his hands. He has amazing hands, catches everything, never a wasted motion.
The Cavaliers leading by 6. Mitchell kicks to Allen. Now the pass to LeVert. Back to Allen. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Morant with it. He's picked up by LeVert. Jackson passes to Bane. There's 25 seconds left in the third. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
You won't see Jackson take a lot of mid-range jumpers, but he is certainly capable from there.
Jones checked in for the Grizzlies. Garland looking it over. In the corner, it's Mobley. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Now Bane. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Cleveland ahead. They lead by 4.
Your Cavaliers use this team.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Here's Jones. So on the 4 for Memphis. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. Jones is out there with Desmond Bane. And it's Adams in at the center, locking down the middle. Bane with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Bane, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Passes it to Osman. Lopez, a screen on Adams. And it's Osman missing. And for Memphis, they're shooting at 46%, making some buckets. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Cavaliers. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Jackson setting the pick here for Bane to tie it up. Here's Adams, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
And there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game. Ja Morant, he's checked in for Tyus Jones. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Garland attacking. Okoro dishes to Mobley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Stolen by Brooks. Payne against Garland. Jackson, a screen on Garland. Down low. Mobley with the block.
Such long arms. Mobley is tough to do anything against.
Stolen by Brooks. Here's Morant. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Isaac Okoro did not like that. Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
Then don't be surprised if it comes down to the last possession.
In the corner, Okoro with it. Allen, a screen on Bane. No problems knocking that one down. Okoro's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
You can't question the desire of these teams. It's going to be difficult for either side to get separation.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Driving to the basket. And the rejection by Jackson. The wide open look here for Garland. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Such a consistent shooter. Garland has worked so hard on his three-point shot.
Morant looking around. And Morant throws it down.
Get this man the ball and he will make something happen. Morant rises to the occasion, man.
Mitchell kicks to Okoro. Back to Mitchell. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. Kicks it out to Garland. Shot clock at 2. From downtown. It's rebounded by Memphis. Outside, Bane. 1:51 left to play in the final quarter. Adams finds Morant. Adams sets the pick for Morant. Pass to Jackson. 20 feet out. And he overshot that one, missing.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Mobley wide open on the 3 off target.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Now, here's Bane. Defense is right there. Here's Jackson. Allen with the rebound. And they're in position to take the lead.
And how big would a bucket be at this stage of the game?
A drive by Garland. Great D that time from Bane. Grizzlies have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th, 4 of 9. Here's Morant. They grab their own miss. Pass to Bane. Jackson, a screen on Garland. Bane passes to Brooks. The Grizzlies with another miss. Got a piece of it. Adams with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Jackson, a screen on Mitchell. Bane kicks to Brooks. Can't get the 3 to fall. Here's Okoro. Money!
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
Evan Mobley with the assist.
And then Morant slams it in.
That is just absolutely ridiculous. Look, we talk about Morant having that it factor, and then he makes the biggest play of the night.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here.
Stand up and make some noise.
Here's Mitchell. Missed.
And Mitchell is not someone you want to foul in these spots. This is one guy who will make you pay.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. And so both free throws are good. And it's a two-point ball game.
That's just clutch work, really. That's all you can say. A little bit of D now, and they'll be out of here with a win.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They're trailing by 2. 1 second left here in the fourth quarter.
Let's get loud.
The three from Morant. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. So it's a...
I smack clowns with mad style.
value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves, filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and 5. And it's Conley in at point guard. And so it's Minnesota with it, following the score by Cleveland. McDaniels passes to Towns, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Mitchell. And Towns' three-pointer is the lead. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Brad?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Now here's Towns. He takes it in. Oh, rejected by Allen.
Boy, elite shot blocking is what Jared Allen gives you night in and night out, both inside and even on the perimeter, too. He's an excellent defender.
Here's Mobley. Garland for 3. Outside for Mitchell. Here's Okoro. Just 5 on the clock. Second chance shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And Edwards, here we go. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than those around him.
Drives to the hoop. Pass to Mobley. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Here's Okoro. 5 to shoot. Takes a 3. Drops in the 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And here's Edwards outside. He drops it from range. Edwards has got 5 now.
The corner 3 isn't a go-to yet for Edwards, but he was clearly feeling that shot.
Gobert finds Towns. The kick out to Edwards. Back to Towns. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide-open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Pass to Allen. Mobley with it from deep. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Conley against Mitchell, and that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be a second foul of the game. Cavaliers on D. 4-point game. They grab their own miss. Gobert off with the layup. For Cleveland, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 6 from the floor.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
Now here's Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Edwards to the middle. Out to Garland. Takes the 3. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
And Edwards with the basket on the assist by Conley. 7 points in the game. So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game. But I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
Now here's Allen. Here's Mitchell. Goes back up. And Allen gets it to go.
Well, I tell you, this guy just does not quit on the boards. His energy is contagious, especially on the offensive glass.
Conley passes to Towns. Edwards with it. Back to Towns. The kick out to Conley. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
Minnesota foul. Anthony Edwards plays first.
Cleveland has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Outside Mitchell. 23 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Mobley on a screen. Here's Okoro. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And the basket is good.
And this is where you get Gobert the ball. With his size and length, he's so tough to stop from there.
Mobley, a screen on Conley. Garland, the pass to Allen. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Cavaliers.
Your Cavaliers use this team. Okay, everyone.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Cleveland.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's Okoro in at the small forward position. That's the group for Cleveland getting going in the second. The ball's knocked loose. Down low. Towns passes to Gobert. Conley against Garland. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And the league saw a dramatic rise in the number of take fouls to stop the fast break. Clark, was the time right to make the change?
No doubt about it, B.A. Anything that slows down the game in an artificial manner needs to be eliminated from the game. So I think it was overdue, but the fact that they got to this point is good.
Pass to Towns. Now Gobert. Mobley with the block. On the wing, Mitchell. Allen with it. And stolen by Edwards. Inside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock. Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
Minnesota in the lead. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
Garland for 3. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Doesn't believe in soft finishes. The big fella's all about power.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
The drive by Garland. Pass to Allen. Outside for Mitchell. Now Mobley. Out left to the wing. Garland for 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. Here's Allen. And Gobert with a block.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
Shot is good by Edwards. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
They've been pretty intimidating on the defensive end, knocking away shooting, containing shooters, and making it tough to find looks.
And I don't think we can ignore the activity they've shown on the defensive end. Plenty of quick hands, and it's resulted in a number of steals.
Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
And at 6'3", Mitchell gets high up there for those slams. I love that he didn't settle for the layup on that play.
And Edwards slams it in.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Now here's Garland. Here's Allen. McDaniels with the rebound. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 14-6 run. And the bucket is good. And it's a 9-point Minnesota lead.
Towns attacks the basket with such a ferocity and never give up attitude. I love that about him, guys.
And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
For Minnesota, they've gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Here's Edwards.
Oh, man,
Oh!
what a punch that was.
Bad intentions.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness, Anthony Edwards. Throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Now here's Garland. For 3, Allen. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Here's Mitchell. Throws it down. And the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's on Anthony Edwards. The Cavaliers making a switch here. LeVert's checked in. For Minnesota, they've gotten 8 of their first 10 to go. Great shooting here in the second quarter. Here's Gobert. It's Edwards on the wing. They shoot again. The shot by Conley, no good.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
Boy, Karis LeVert has done a nice job elevating his playmaking ability, which helps him and his team.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
And so Gobert nails both of them. The Cavs trailing. Oh, got a piece of it. Oh, Gobert with a steal. Outside McDaniels. To the inside. Pass to Edwards.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubts, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
And both free throws good for Edwards.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry.
Allie, as always, thank you.
27, the Timberwolves, 37.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's McDaniels. No luck on that one. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Mitchell with the ball. He's picked up by Conley. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It goes on Mike Conley. For Minnesota, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's McDaniels. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Okoro. From outside the arc. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game. McDaniels, that's good. McDaniels gotten his second bucket.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes. But one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can. Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I'll tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But Grant is willing to do the work.
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
The Cavs have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. And stolen by Gobert. Edwards with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. The fadeaway. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
You love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
It's Edwards with a drive. And Edwards slams it in.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
From deep, Mitchell. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
They get the rebound. Here's Towns. Got it. Towns has got 12 points.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Edwards against Mitchell. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got rebound number 8 now. Pass to Okoro. Here's the 3. And stolen by Edwards. Fast break, Minnesota. Up the floor. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
Showing determination inside. Towns absorbs the contact and gets the whistle.
And he's good on the second.
You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more. Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
And Mobley throws it down.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
The 3 from Mitchell. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Conley passes to Towns. The 3-pointer off the mark.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Garland. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Allen can't get it to go. For Minnesota, they've gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the third quarter. Edwards finds Conley. Back to Edwards. Now here's Towns. The shot comes out. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. The T-Wolves on top, leading by.
Please give a big round of applause.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. You couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Donovan Mitchell, Evan Mobley out there with Robin Lopez. Then it's Darius Garland, and it's Wade in at small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Edwards, the pass to Conley. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. Now Towns. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Gobert. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. And the Timberwolves lead by 14. When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A. Playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
Mobley, a screen on Conley. Garland with the ball. Towns covering. And Mobley throws it down.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
Here's Lopez. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
Takes it inside. The crossover. Rips it home off a terrific move.
There's a move for you.
Wow, just showed great creativity on his way to the bucket.
Hey, bump the move. How about the finish? That's right, fella. Bang that thing.
He's their go-to. They keep calling his number, and he delivers.
And stolen by Edwards. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. A different look for Cleveland. Osman, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. LeVert comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And Rubio is subbed in for Garland. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. There's a screen. Pass to Wade. Here's Osman. McDaniels covering. Out to Rubio. Here's Wade. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
You know, slick play that time by Rubio, doing what the guard's supposed to, force the defender to make a decision. And when he does, Rubio able to find the roller where he can do something with the ball.
Good on the bucket. Towns has got 19 points.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Back to LeVert. Three-pointer. Knocks down the long J.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Outside McDaniels.
2 minutes.
Pass to Towns. Nice move. Edwards can't hit. The Cavaliers have gotten all 6 shots to fall in the fourth quarter. And there's the screen. And here's LeVert for 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
Man, what a shot. LeVert answering the call. After all he's been through, enjoying the moment. Well done.
Cleveland has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland. A different look for Cleveland. Evan Mobley, he's checked in for Osman. Mitchell comes in for LeVert. And Garland is subbed in for Rubio. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Mobley down low, covered by Towns. Oh, and Towns with the block.
Using all of his height to smother the shot completely. Emphatic block that time by Karl Anthony Towns.
The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. It's Edwards with a drive. Gobert no good. The Cavs trailing. Mitchell with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes. Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his mates in the last quarter.
Pass to Lopez. And here's Garland. To the paint. 6 on the shot clock. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
A different look for Cleveland. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Lopez. And Okoro is subbed in for Wade. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A. The clock is theirs to burn.
Back to Edwards. To the inside. Towns. Mobley with the block. Cleveland calls timeout. They trail by 2. There's 10 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
A chance to tie it up here.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
Mitchell finds Garland. Can they tie it? Oh, he had a chance there to send it to OT. All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
I smack clowns with mad style.
these teams possess should make this an interesting game. We could see a lot of transition play.
Neither of these teams is going to be under duress of the shot clock. I am curious to find out which team not only plays quickly, but does so without turning it over. That maximizes their possession. That team, I think, has a real shot of winning this basketball game.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the guard position. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Passes it to Gobert. Timberwolves passing it around. They get it back. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup.
That's a case where Rudy Gobert is outworking the defense, keeping the play alive, and finishing strong.
Brooks outside. From deep. Adams, the pass to Brooks. From deep three-point range. The shot will not fall. The Timberwolves go the other way with it.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They'd better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
Back to Towns. Outside Edwards. To the inside. And the dunk by Towns.
That's easy money for Karl Anthony Towns. Gets in close range and leaves no doubt.
It's stolen by Gobert. Edwards with it. Now defended by Bane. McDaniels kicks to Conley. Out to the wing. Towns wide open. No good with the triple.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bane. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's Edwards. Gobert trying to get open. Edwards can't hit. Memphis is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Morant with a wide open look. Offensive rebound. Pass to Jackson. Morant against Conley. Oh, he misses the dunk.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
The Grizzlies have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Brooks kicks to Jackson. Back to Brooks. Morant with it. Now defended by Gobert. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Conley against Morant. It's good. Gobert's got his second basket of the game.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
And there's a record Rudy Gobert set without much fanfare a few years ago. Most dunks in an NBA season.
That's exactly right, GA. That was back in the 2018-19 season. He threw it down 306 times. Certainly makes sense for a guy who's got that kind of length, athleticism, and the guy who spends so much time right around the cup.
Now here's Towns, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Steven Adams picks one up.
So he's got moves and counter moves inside. Towns makes the defender pick his poison.
And Karl Anthony Towns said he believes that he is the greatest big man shooter of all time. What do you think?
Well, Kev, I think a guy by the name of Dirk Nowitzki might have a thing or two to say about it, but I love Karl Anthony Towns' attitude. You have got to believe in your skills if you're going to have the kind of success that Cat has had in this league, and we know he is lethal from deep.
6 on the shot clock, and finished off by Morant.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shadow the rim.
Now, here's McDaniels. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And Adams sends it back. Bane drawn the double team. It's Morant in the corner. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant.
Edwards finds McDaniel. Out to Conley from outside the arc. Kept alive, Minnesota. Outside Edwards. Wow, came this. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch.
The previous play is under review.
Wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
He throw good, Edwards.
And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip. Can play big inside and play big outside. Does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair. Well, Anthony Edwards has the kind of frame and skill set that can make him a force. But it all comes down to paying the price and putting in the work now.
Now Conley. Following the miss by Ja Morant from deep.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Now, here's Morant for three. A shot off that time, so Minnesota will take it the other way. Conley dishes to Gobert. Towns against Jackson. And Towns throws it down.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Morant looking around. And they get it. And he drives in. Can't answer back with the dunk of his own. And so it's Minnesota in the driver's seat. Up 8 points at the end of the quarter.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1. Now here's Morant for 3. Bane with it, picked up by Edwards. Brooks kicks to Morant. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Here's Edwards. Here he goes. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Here's Bane. From deep. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. From deep 3-point range. Minnesota with the rebound.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Oh, beautiful looking shot. I mean, when you can hit it from that deep, wow.
Gobert the pass to Edwards. Towns for three. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Boy, you like to see that kind of competitiveness from Karl Anthony Towns. You know this guy is going to settle the score with a 3 of his own.
Bain, no good. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Timberwolves. They have a 9-point lead.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Gobert, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Gobert showing a bit of an edge on the interior. This guy, if he goes up strong, the defense is going to have to whack him to contain him.
That one is no good.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Timberwolves leading by 13. Morant with the steal. To the middle. Here's Jackson. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
A nice shot by McDaniels. McDaniels got the lead up to 13 now for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. The Timberwolves have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Edwards can't hit. Grizzlies have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you.
Unbelievable athleticism. Morant's stop and start is elite.
Conley, some solid defense there from Jackson. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Adams with it. Now defended by Gobert. Stolen by McDaniels. Here's Conley. And the rejection by Jackson. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Here's Conley driving the lane. Happy to see that one going after missing 6 of his 9 shots today.
Well, there's a certain level of quickness you've got to contend with. Mike Conley off the dribble drive.
Timberwolves leading by 13. Shoots from the baseline. Another miss by Conley.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Adams with the screen on Conley. And that one's good. Morant.
Fantastic instincts there by Morant. Sizing up the D and then just taking what he sees.
Gobert finds Conley. Out to Edwards. Fires for 3. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 5 assists in the game.
And guys getting into a nice...
Thanks so much, David. We'll step away briefly, but we'll be right back out here for the start of the third quarter action. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
And we saw just how important he is for this team in the first half. He was getting everyone involved.
His fingerprints were all over this, involving his guys with his passes, finding different ways to take advantage of the defense.
The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point guard. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Conley kicks to McDaniel. Here's Edwards driving inside. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, give me a little sauce. Anthony Edwards rise high and finished over the defender.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Clearly a foul.
Memphis shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
Timberwolves leading by 6. And something you always hear about Jaden McDaniels, Doris, is how effortless he makes the game look.
Kev, when I watch this guy play, I feel like he glides through an NBA game. There's a finesse that you don't necessarily see from players his size. He's a handful on the low block. This young man is brimming with potential. Well, Karl Anthony Towns can make face-up perimeter jump shots, no doubt. But when he's got this part of his game cooking, look out. He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Payne against Edwards. It's stolen by Adams. Morant outside. Here's the 3. And Adams kicks to Morant. Going inside, and the Grizzlies get it back. Payne for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Conley finds Towns.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota. But out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
On the wing, Payne. Edwards defending. And that one's good. Brooks.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
And Adams has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. They trail by 6. The pass to Morant. It's stolen by Gobert. All alone. And finished off by Gobert.
So this is where the freakish length of Rudy Gobert, so effective at reaching in and prying the ball away from the opposition.
And they recover it. Jackson passes to Morant. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Morant outside. Inside, 6 to shoot, and the dunk by Jackson.
What agility there. Look how quick Jackson moves after setting the screen. Perfect execution.
Towns dishes to McDaniels. Back to Towns. Oh!
Wow, the size and speed of Towns, a natural-born highlight reel.
A minute 42 left in the third. The 3 from Morant. Drills the three-pointer. Morant's got 19 points.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Now, here's Morant for 3. Morant with another miss. McDaniels finds Gobert, banked in off the glass. And now a 9-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, this is why Rudy Gobert has shot well over 60% for his career. If he's that close, he will put it in the basket.
Outside Jackson. Back to Payne. On deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Payne's got 9. It's stolen by Adams. Morant. Oh, that was a strong dunk.
Just superior focus from Morant. His determination is what allows him to convert through contact.
Minnesota leading by 3. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Edwards, that's good.
You can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Bane passes to Brooks. Back to Bane. Just 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range. The shot that time not on target. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Timberwolves lead by 5. Live from a FedEx. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point.
So long, so athletic. Rudy Gobert with a big-time dunk.
Now, here's Morant for 3. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. It's deflected. Stolen by Jackson. From deep. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane.
Yeah, Steven Adams' instinct is to pass it first. And what instincts he has. Wow, pretty play.
Shot by McDaniels. No good. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Brooks outside. And there's the goal on Karl Anthony Towns. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Personal foul. First team foul.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter. Now, here's Morant for 3. The shot comes out, so Minnesota will take it the other way. Edwards kicks to Towns. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Morant left side. That one off the back iron and out.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game. He's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Memphis has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. It's stolen by Gobert. One-on-one fast break. Here's Towns. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Timberwolves passing it around. A nice shot by McDaniel.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
From deep three-point range, a putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard. A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Conley dishes to Towns. Edwards against Brooks. Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Karl Anthony Towns embraces the responsibility of being the primary scorer offensively. And boy, if he's in rhythm, it's a nightmare for the defense.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a 10-point game. Morant with the bucket.
Man, this is something Morant must keep working on. When he's dialed in from distance, this offense is at a whole nother level.
Good on the three-point shot.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end. I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Edwards can't hit. For Memphis, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. The three from Morant. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down.
And that's a player with no fear. Jackson steps to the forefront, goes out and gets them a massive bucket.
And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Conley, the pass to Towns. Conley kicks to Towns. Lock at 6. Shoots over Morant.
And that defensive versatility Jackson has is just incredible. Able to guard multiple positions due to that height and reach.
On the wing, Brooks. Back to Bain. Three-pointer. It's good. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone's pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
And going back to college, Morant's made a habit of rising to the occasion.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Conley finds Edwards. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
People are holding their breath a little, wondering if Edwards can take care of business here.
He knew what was riding on those foul shots and didn't mess around, making this a 2-possession game.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
And this is the game plan for him, and he's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient. Well, he tries to answer with a 3 of his own. He can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. What do you think, guys?
And they have just enough time for a catch and shoot here. It has to be an immediate shot, though. That's their only hope.
And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
Smack clowns with mad style.
about ball movement, Grant?
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
And the Cleveland starting five. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Bane. From deep three-point range. Is rebounded by Okoro.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
And it's Mitchell, the miss.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Jackson finds Bane. Jackson the screen. Bane the pass to Adams. Mitchell against Jackson. Over Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Mobley with the block. Allen a screen. And stolen by Morant. We played just over a minute here in the first. Pass to Bane. Just 4 to shoot. There's the 3. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
A stellar shooter from downtown. All Bane needs is a little space, and he's ready to fire.
And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, BA, ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
Garland against Morant. Pass to Allen. Mobley outside. Allen with a screen on Jackson. Here's Okoro. Brooks defending. Offensive rebound. It's good.
Tremendous effort from Allen, one of the top offensive rebounders in the game.
Here's Morant. The offensive rebound. Outside for Brooks. Jackson outside. From deep, Morant. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
I like this play. Good teamwork. You don't want to force Morant to do everything himself.
And Mitchell with the slam.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Bane, no good. The Cavs trailing. A minute 50 left in the first quarter here. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Can't get it to drop. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams. Brooks outside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Shrewd decision on the shot by Morant. Goes into the defender to make sure he gets fouled.
The free throw drops from Morant. And Morant drops them both. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Mobley outside. 4-3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Morant. And there's the drive. And then Morant with the dunk.
Not want to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
54 seconds left in the first. Jackson with a screen on Garland. Bane, the pass to Morant. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Mitchell.
As young as Ja Morant is, I'm impressed. He came in ready to lead a team. And these guys, they follow him.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the first. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Outside Garland. Now Mobley. Here's Mitchell. Here's Allen. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. Allen's gotten his second bucket of the game. Memphis has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Pass to Jackson. Outside Morant. Back to Jackson. And another miss by Memphis.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Back to Garland. It's good if it goes. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Grizzlies.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
He also can't ignore that they're winning the effort battle, grabbing offensive rebounds and making the most of those extra possessions.
On the court for the Cavaliers, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Isaac Okoro, and it's Garland in at the small forward. Now here's Morant. To the middle. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
This is a big target coming off the pick and roll. Jaren's lethal in this set.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
Here's Morant. 9 points in the game. And that'll be Memphis's ball as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies able to keep possession here. Adams inside. Allen defending. Allen against Morant.
This is Allen's role. He's out there to defend first and foremost and make an impact with his length.
Okoro on the wing. Pass to Allen. Now here's Garland. Clock at 6. Three-pointer. Knocks it down from distance. Garland's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Memphis leading. And the Jacksons just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Fred.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
Mitchell up top, guarded by Bane. Pass to Okoro. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Tipped. Brooks outside. Here's Bane. Jacks up at 3. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Now Mobley. Allen in the high post. Shoots over Morant. That's good from Allen on the assist by Mobley. Allen's got 4 points in the quarter. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Jackson. The shot off that time. Good D by Mobley. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Garland, no good. Memphis has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Jackson, pass to Morant. Last season, we saw some shocking single-game performances, Smitty. Several stars had 45-plus point nights, or even well above that.
We are, B.A., and I think because a lot of the three-point shooting adds to a lot of buckets. It's a shooter's league right now. Prolific scores are rising to the top.
Now here's Morant. 11 points in the game. The three is up. Buries it from three. Morant's got 14 points for the game.
I love the competitive fire Ja Morant plays with, coming right back with his own three.
Garland, no good. Memphis has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Outside Morant. Pass to Bane. Beyond the arc. Good. And the setup by Morant. And now it's a 10-point Memphis lead.
Making use of these corner spots. Bane is especially dangerous from this area.
Back to Mitchell. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. 9 points in the game.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Brooks, the pass to Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
Back to Garland. Outside Mitchell. Inside. And Mobley throws it down.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
And so it's Memphis ending the quarter. All right, good stuff, Allie.
Grizzlies 32, the Cavaliers 22.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. Now here's Morant. Jackson the screen. Morant the pass to Brooks. The layup misses. The Cavs trailing. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Okoro. Mobley a screen on Morant. The 3 from Okoro. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Bane the pass to Brooks. It's stolen by Garland. Oh, got a piece of it. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Here's Adams. Yep, that one goes. Adams has gotten his first points in this one.
Credit Steven Adams' hustle and determination. He puts himself in a position to succeed.
The 3, Allen. That one doesn't drop. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
Cleveland has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
The free throw drops for Bane.
And some will remember that Desmond Bane was the last pick in the first round in the 2020 draft, which is something he has used as motivation over the years.
And he makes all 3. You know, it's clear now that teams are kicking themselves for not picking Bane earlier in the draft, Smitty.
B.A., the reason why he's proven that he can be a huge part of the rotation, a lights-out three-point shooter and rugged defender, a player any team would love to have.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for that, Allie. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Allen inside. Adams is there. Allen can't get it to go. The Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Brooks against Garland. Here's Morant. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 5th rebound in this one. Okoro on the wing. Allen inside. Adams covering. And Allen gets it to go on the assist by Okoro.
With a soft touch around the basket, when Allen gets good looks inside, he's able to capitalize.
Bain, the pass to Brooks. Drills it from deep. Brooks has got his first 3 points of the game.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
Pass to Garland. 1:21 left in the third quarter. From deep, Mobley. That one is off. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Brooks finds Jackson. And Jackson gets double teamed. And here's Bain. 6 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Cavaliers. And the Cavaliers with possession here. 11-point game. Pass to Okoro. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And he knocks down the first one.
Isaac Okoro at the line for 2.
And he makes both free throws. Memphis has gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10. Outside Morant. Pass to Bain. Back to Morant. And they'll get another chance. Clock is at 3. The 3 from Bain. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. 19 seconds left in the third. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
So tough to negate LeVert's wingspan when he's in attack mode. It's one of his deadliest characteristics.
2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 12 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Morant, the pass to Jackson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
Sometimes with bigs, you prefer to send them to the line, but Jaren, he's a knockdown shooter from there as well.
And so Jackson nails both of them. Now Mitchell. He got it off in time. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Memphis with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their play has earned them a nice lead.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dancers.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Memphis leading. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. The length healthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Karis LeVert is out there with Mitchell, and it's Garland in at the small forward position. Adams a screen. Here's Bane. Cavaliers with a rebound. Here's Mobley going inside. That one drops for him.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Adams with a screen on LeVert.
I like when Ja forces the issue, especially in close where he's fearless.
All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Memphis.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
Bane against Mitchell. Allen in the high post. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Right side, Morant. Morant with the slam!
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
Mitchell against Bane. From deep, Mobley. Second chance effort. Allen can't get it to go.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Jackson with a screen on Mobley. Pass to Adams. It's stolen by Garland. And here's the fast break. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Great recognition. Understanding that that one is all him.
Sometimes that's the call. You want to be unselfish, but even more so, you want to be effective.
Now here's Morant. Outside Bane. Jackson on the wing. Another shot. Adams, the pass to Jackson. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. And the Grizzlies lead by 11. Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
A dynamic offensive talent. Mitchell is especially intelligent at knowing how to get to his spots and execute.
Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans, going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Here's Allen. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams. The Grizzlies have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Morant with it, picked up by Allen.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Morant. Oh, my goodness!
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic. Even his teammates look a little stunned.
Here's Allen. Adams grabs the miss. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. LeVert goes against Morant. On the take. And then Morant with the dunk.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Grizzlies.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Ja Morant.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
It's incredible, and I'll tell you what, it's a joy to watch. There's more to his game than threes and dunks.
Jackson down low. Mobley's on him. Shot clock at 6. Brooks from outside. Good, and the setup by Morant.
Impressive job by this team, and you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Mitchell with the ball. He's picked up by Bane. Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. 7 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Morant with it. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They did. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not
I smack clowns with mad style.
Greg, both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the center position. Mobley kicks to Allen. Back to Mobley. Kicks it out to Allen. Mitchell wide open. Offline with his three.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Towns. And the layup is good.
And this is what you like to see. Big Cat using that size to his advantage.
And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
McDaniels finds Towns. And a miss there on the triple. And so Allen will bring it up now for the Cleveland Cavaliers. GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
That one good for two.
Just slicing his way to the rack. This man is so crafty. I love it when Garland takes charge like this.
Gobert with it. Guarded now by Okoro. And the foul called on Jared Allen. That's his first foul. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Here is Edwards. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. No good on the three. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Mitchell passes to Garland. Stolen by Conley. Now here's McDaniel. He's tightly guarded.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Here's Garland. Makes it off the glass.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
And how about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find. Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. Edwards dishes to Conley. Towns for 3. Allen with the rebound. And so Allen will bring it up now for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They lead by 4. Minnesota's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out, looking cold from outside. And with Darius Garland, the first All-Star game appearance was so special for him.
Yeah, playing in that 2022 game in his home arena in Cleveland. And he played for Team LeBron. That also helped. Garland had some highlight reel plays. He scored 13 points. He's pretty good coming off the bench. He's proving that he belongs with the NBA's best.
Timberwolves shooting a mere 25% from the floor in this first quarter. And a missed layup. The Cavaliers leading by 4. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. Well, there's no question this team can shoot the ball. That's the philosophy he's instilled here. Long-range shooters they've got, he wants them to move the ball from one side of the floor to the other. And then take that first open look that's available. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Cleveland.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Now here's Allen. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Mobley wide open. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Timberwolves trail by 8. Towns, high post. Pass to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And here is McDaniel. And stolen by Mobley. And here's Mitchell from the arc. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Now Mitchell. After the missed three from Karl Anthony Towns. Allen, that's good.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Now here's McDaniels. Towns the screen. McDaniels passes to Towns. They can't stop the run with that one. Cleveland leading by 13. Here's Edwards. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the left side wing. Now here's Okoro. Here's Mitchell with the drive. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Cleveland looking at a third.
Please give a big round of applause.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen, Cavaliers pretty much in control here, it would appear.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position. The slam dunk by Garland.
This man has a real crafty handle. Garland, I bet he surprises himself sometimes with his moves.
Edwards kicks to Gobert. Towns, the pass to Conley. Driving in. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Mobley, a screen on it. Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
So aggressive and explosive. Mitchell working above the rim and doing damage.
Edwards finds Gobert. And finished off by Edwards.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Garland against Conley. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. Yes, that goes in. Garland's got 8 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Mitchell against Gobert. Okoro with it to the paint. And Mobley throws it down.
Not a long way up for Mobley, but he rises to the rim for the finish.
Towns kicks to Conley. Down low, Gobert, and he lays it straight in. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
And it's Mitchell missing. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Timberwolves. It's a 13-point game. Conley, the pass to McDaniels. Towns kicks to Conley. And Towns throws it down.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Now, here's Mobley. Kicks it out to Garland. Launches a three. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Conley against Mobley. And stolen by Mobley.
Timberwolves foul. Mike Conley.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
Now McDaniels following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell, and the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Edwards, and finished off by Edwards.
Flying high, Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
That's good from Allen on the assist by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
Here's Mitchell following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Garland feeling it out a little bit. Mobley with it, working on McDaniels. Allen's shot is off.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Out to Conley. Back to Towns. Lets the 3 fly. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one.
And never lacking confidence from deep. Some big men have to develop that confidence. Towns has always had it. That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Timberwolves trail by 10.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how it plays out.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
A slam dunk by Garland.
And right now, Garland has it stuck on automatic. This man, he's getting whatever shot he wants.
Outside, Towns. Gets it off. No good on the last second attempt.
The Cavaliers, 33.
And get ready for the Jabberwockies!
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game here, guys, from Darius Garland.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Now, here's Garland. Here's Mobley. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
One thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
As you said, very few rookie big men, Greg, can shape a defense like Mobley did.
Kind of reminds you of the impact Tim Duncan had with his defense. But Mobley can protect the rim and stay in front of guards on the perimeter. Boy, sky is the limit for him defensively.
6 the three-pointer.
Getting better and recognizing when his teammates are open. Garland, great time right there.
Edwards drives in. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Edwards. 11 points for Karl Anthony Towns. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Minnesota with the rebound.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
Here's Gobert. Basket good.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 11. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And the way Towns makes scoring look effortless, it's what makes him one of the game's best players.
Here's Allen, and it's Allen with the jam.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Now here's Edwards. He has 6. Towns wide open, and he's good on the 3 ball. Towns has got 9 points now in just the second half. Outside Garland. In the corner, it's Mobley. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got his 5th assist in this one.
Oh, Mobley. Okay, I see you showing off that shooting ability.
A shot by McDaniels, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 14. On the wing, Mitchell. Unloads from 13. Allen passes to Mitchell. Here's Mobley. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see. He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. And so it's Cleveland with it after the basket by Minnesota. To the middle. Here's Allen. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. 8 points for Jared Allen.
For a big, Allen is so fluid, setting a pick and then gracefully rolling into position.
Edwards passes to Towns. Good.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
And Gobert kicks to McDaniels. Towns down low. Mobley's there. From deep. It's good from long range. Towns has got it back down to single digits for the Timberwolves.
And that's why Cat went first overall. This dude is 6'11" with perimeter skills, a sweet shot, and unstoppable when he's on. Oh, I love that dish down low.
Timberwolves passing it around. Conley dishes to Towns. Back to Conley. The tray. The shot, no good. And Cleveland will come the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Mobley outside. Back to Mitchell. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Going inside, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
Stolen by Mitchell. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Garland's got 16.
There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a 3 like that, but now it's a great decision, and it paid off.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome.
Please give a big round of applause for the Bucks.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. In at small forward, in power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's Allen in at the center. Now, here's Garland. Out to the right wing, just 5 on the clock. Allen, a screen on Towns. Releases from 15. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. And stolen by Mobley. Allen passes to Mobley. Allen, a screen on Towns. Okoro with it. Working on McDaniels.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
A nice shot by McDaniels.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
And there's the pass to Okoro. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Allen kicks to Okoro. Garland left side. Here's Allen. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Look, the offensive glass is all about effort and energy. And Allen, look, he's got plenty of both.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Cleveland. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Trailing by 17. Conley finds Gobert. Here's McDaniels. Kept alive. And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
When Gobert goes up, he gets up. Hair time to spare as he slams the putback home.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. The three. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Edwards drives in.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
Anytime you get a look that good, it's a great trip.
The Cavaliers leading by 11. Garland the pass to Okoro. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Okoro's got 10 points here in the second half.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Karis LeVert's checked in for Okoro. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Mitchell outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
And here are the Cavaliers now. 17 points was their biggest margin. Now LeVert. Garland the pass to LeVert. 4 on the shot clock. Back to Garland. Lets it fly from 18. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
There's one thing that you can say about Garland. This man makes plays. Right there, bailing his team out when they needed him.
1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Here's LeVert. And here is Garland for 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Edwards with it. Now defended by Mitchell.
You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Gobert against Mobley. LeVert in the corner. For the 3. It's not going to go for him. Timberwolves go the other way with it.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Cleveland.
It was like watching a 3-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Darius Garland.
He was just dropping dimes left and right out there. Any opening that the D provided, he exploited it and found his teammates.
Edwards kicks to Conley. Back to Edwards. Stolen by Mitchell. Deflects the pass. And finished off by Edwards.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
It's a shame, really. If they had been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
Garland the pass to Mitchell. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Garland. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. And the Cavaliers lead by 12.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
And so it's Cleveland winning this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
Smack clowns with mad style.
final preparations here. And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
And Minnesota has possession. Following the bucket by the Grizzlies. Edwards, the pass to Conley. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. And we're expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke. But what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
And both free throws good for Edwards. Bane against Edwards. Adams, the pass to Morant. And so he draws the foul, heading to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Anthony Edwards.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, B.A. They've put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards. He's special. And, you know, you give Edwards credit for making the right decision there, feeding his teammate. Smart, good basketball.
Here's Morant. There's the drive. And then Morant with the dunk.
He knew he had to take it up strong. David dunking on Goliath.
And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Morant's got 10.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Edwards, the pass to Conley. Back to Edwards. Launches it. Gets the three to fall.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but sure looked good there.
Down low. Deflects the pass. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Jackson with it. He's picked up by Conley. Pass to Morant. The three is up. No good that time. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Edwards finds Towns. Here's Gobert. Edwards fires from way outside. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And then Morant with the jam.
Yeah, an electric player. Morant just bouncing off the contact and finishing on the drive.
Knocks it loose. Conley passes to Edwards. He's off on that one. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. Bane against McDaniels. Left side, Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in a zone, he stays aggressive.
Out to the wing. Conley passes to Edwards.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pulls up on the wing. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Conley's got his second basket of the game.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Now here's Morant. 14 points for him. Shot clock at 5. Morant with the slam!
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Conley against Morant. Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Driving to the basket. And then Morant
with the jam. I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Conley, and he makes it on the layup. Conley's got 6 points.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Outside Bane. Back to Morant. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Towns finds Edwards. Back to Towns. Stolen by Bane. Morant against Gobert. And Gobert with a block.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
Morant with it. 18 points for him. Driving in. And then Morant with the jam.
So explosive coming off the screen. Morant is sudden and deadly.
For three, Conley gets the 3 ball to go. 9 points in the game.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. Grizzlies out in front, up by 2. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Just 5 on the clock. They get it again. Outside McDaniels. Back to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
And it's Morant off the drive. Morant with the slam!
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Towns with the ball. He's picked up by Adams. And it's McDaniels off the drive. Towns for 3 and stolen by Morant. Takes it inside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Love the attacking mindset of Morant. Gets him to the line.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Grizzlies.
The most consistent attack on offense so far has been the mid-range jump shot. We'll see if they can keep that rolling.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
Here's Gobert. Can't hit that one. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. Conley against Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Towns can't get it to go. The Grizzlies have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Morant against Edwards. Morant into the lane. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. And it's a 7-point Memphis lead. So many incredible players, Clark. What elite talent really takes your breath away? Is it passing or shooting, handles, or maybe those high-flying dunkers?
Yeah, for me, I think it's seeing the game, and that goes back to passing. Being able to see a player so ahead, that really excites me because not many players can do that. Scoring, you got a bunch of guys that can do that. Athleticism is actually 13 to a dozen in today's NBA. So I like the vision and passing as the skill that most excites me.
Moran into the lane.
Yeah, teams try to get physical with Moran, but he shows exceptional body control off the contact.
At the line for the Grizzlies.
The free throw drops for Moran. Minnesota has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. From deep, Conley. It's rebounded by Memphis.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Here's Moran. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The Timberwolves trail. Edwards with it. Checked by Brooks. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. Left side, Moran.
Moran with the slam! Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
Offensive board. Towns. The kick out to Conley. Over to the wing. Towns for 3. They get the rebound. Outside Edwards. Fires from deep. Connects from downtown. Edwards has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Left side, Moran. Drives to the hoop. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Come on, this is a big guy here, Towns. I mean, we got to foul him a lot harder than that to stop the shot. I mean, he's just too strong. Now he gets a chance to add one more at the line.
Memphis leading. Outside Moran. Oh, there's Moran with the slam.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
From behind the arc. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater. And so it's Memphis. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Back after this. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5. Moran. He takes it in. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Shooting for Memphis.
Minnesota shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Now here's Moran. 43 points in the game. Pass to Bain. Back to Adams. Now Moran. Just 5 to shoot. Moran with the slam!
Strong anticipation from Jackson on the dish. Coaches love to see that out of their big men.
Back to Conley. Here's Towns. To the paint. Gobert finds Conley. To the wing, right side. Towns for 3 is rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 4 rebounds now. Jackson, the pass to Moran. Jackson with a screen on Edwards. Moran doesn't go for him. Conley with some nice D. The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. McDaniels passes to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Towns slamming it down to show the defense exactly what he can do. That was a pretty dominant move by the Cat.
And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That'll be a second foul of the game. On defense, the Timberwolves. It's a 10-point game. Here's Morant. Here he goes. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Well-coordinated play there. I mean, Towns rolls off at the right time. So important, the timing of that roll, and shows good finishing ability on the move.
Pulls it from 20. And it's Morant missing.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
From deep. And there's Conley. That one's good. And the assist from Gobert. Conley's got 15.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
Boy, that is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers that thing home.
Knocked away. For Memphis, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Morant against Conley. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Edwards. He's got 12. From deep, Conley. Gobert passes to McDaniels. Now here's Conley. Oh, stolen by Morant.
Nice defense. Reading the play, using some quick hands to take it away.
Good! That's another bucket! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Even though Conley is older, he's still really fast, using that speed well to draw the foul on the drive.
The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Morant against Conley. And it's Morant off the drive. Edwards pulls it in. Minnesota has gone just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the third quarter. The shot by Conley, no good. And the Grizzlies shooting an excellent rate of 56% on the third quarter. Here's Morant with the drive. And then Morant with the dunk.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Gobert finds Conley. Towns for 3. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Jackson outside. Clock at 4. Shoots a fadeaway. Outside for Morant. Ja Morant. He's feeling it tonight. It has been the driving force. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, coming from an unlikely position, is the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Edwards can't hit.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Morant with it. He's picked up by Edwards. It's Morant off the drive. Another one goes. Incredible.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with dribble, and they've made the most of their chances there as well.
They brought the hard hats and the lunch pails with them, too. Done some great work down inside.
Here's Morant, and he drives in. And then Morant with the jam.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And, guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Mike Conley.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
And so he makes both from the line. Here's McDaniels. Oh, stolen by Morant. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. And then Morant with the jam.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. Pass to Towns from the corner. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
Among big men, Towns is one of the very best spot-up shooters there is, and very consistent on the catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And this is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
Morant against Conley. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And Morant drops them both. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. McDaniels passes to Gobert. And it's good. 2 points.
Incredible balance on that take. You gotta respect watching Gobert muscle his way through the defense.
From deep, Morant. Oh, another one falls. 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Inside. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
Here's Morant, driving inside. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Morant against Conley. Excellent D there from Morant. Well, Memphis shooting about 70% from the floor. Hard to do better than that.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Grizzlies.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Ja Morant.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Memphis in total control. Pass to Brooks. Moran against Conley. Now Moran, 5 to shoot. Kept alive. Adams, the pass to Bain. Second chance effort. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business